Alright folks, welcome to another Modern stream. Today we're going to be continuing to work on this list for the mocks. Pretty excited, slightly nervous about playing in the event this weekend. But I still, I'm very excited about working on this list. I think that there is definitely something here. Yeah, I know that there's a prelim. It's really frustrating because like if it had started at 1 p.m. I would have been able to play in it, but it's starting at like 3 p.m. and I have a student at 6, so there's no way that the whole prelim gets done in 3 hours. So I'm not gonna be able to play there, but I've been pretty high on this list. Made a couple of changes. The last change that I did was I added the 4th copy of Omnath. I think I'm finally certain that this is simply an Omnath deck, so we just want to be jamming the full 4 copies of it. And then I am playing main deck Anger, couple of the Fairies, Maelstrom Pulse. This is mostly as an answer to Karn the Great Creator. That's the main thing. That's basically, it's just a problem. Like Karn really is a problem for this deck. It's really tough for us to deal with it in any other ways. And I'm trying out a split between Lightning Bolt and Path to Exile. This split could go the other way. This split could be just like 4 and 1. This split could be like whatever. Like I don't know. I'm just trying things out here. I am playing 29 lands, 3 Wrens, 2 Farseeks, 4 Explorers, and I'm playing the full 10 fetch lands plus 2 Valakuts. So trying out how this list feels. But yeah, basically I'm really high on this deck, so I want to try to make it good for this weekend. So we're gonna see if I can get there. If you're enjoying the content, of course, make sure you hit that follow button and that subscribe button here on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you for round number 1. Leave me a comment down below if you have any thoughts about the deck. I'm always eager to hear what you gotta say about it. But yeah, we'll continue testing. Hopefully I will be very well prepared for this weekend. Alright, welcome to round number 1. We're playing against Yorion. Probably Niv. I think I like this hand well enough. So let's go Triome. Turn 2, fetch for a forest. Let's do Segoth Triumph. Well, there's no way my opponent has Blood Moon. So we're just gonna do that there. Another fetch is not bad. So next turn we get to choose. Don't play the Fairy. That's their play. We may be able to beat this, chat. Crovis16, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Gonna give them something to deal with here. Played Dread version on Monday at FNM. Never lost a game. Most games weren't even close. I was very impressed with it. Yeah, I think it's very good. I agree. Fires of Invention. Okay. Savor the moment. Are we about to die to fires? Savor the moment right now? Because that'll surely be something. He just whiffed. No, they didn't whiff. I am very confused. What just happened? Are they whiffing? What's going on here? Are they just whiffing? And just hard casting Savor the Moments from hand? Maybe they're just declining to show me what they drew? Super weird. Anyway. Probably want that. Probably want this one. I guess this is fine. Cutting bolts. Want gusts. I guess on the play I like Ren, and on the draw I'm just gonna cut one of the Rens. Yeah, I think that they were just whiffing, but... ¿Por qué Anger en vez de Veredicto? Porque... Dredge. Por Dredge. I was saying my actions in a normal voice and I said bring to light Macab experiment for Platinum Empyrean, and somebody on the other side of the long table yelled at me. I wasn't playing him. He said I was a degenerate and I was so proud. I am so proud of you, Stabs, as well. Because it's one thing to tilt your opponent. Tilting your opponent is easy, right? Tilting your opponent is nice and easy. Now, tilting somebody on the other side of the table, now that's a challenge. That's not easy to achieve. Play one of Niv. Why? ¿Prefieres la versión de BTL? ¿Probaste la versión control que juega los 3 scripts y las force y demás counters? Sí, Pedro, esta es la versión que más me gusta hasta ahora de todas las que he jugado. Pero no las he jugado todas. Yeah, but just like I'm trying to tune these for an important event that I'm trying to do well in. Like I'm not gonna play a card just because I can. I want to have a good reason for doing it, and I just don't think that Niv is good enough. I really don't think that Niv is good enough in this deck. What's up, House? Welcome back for the 11th month. Almost 1 year ago, I was held captive in this strange place. I'm just a paper gamer, tapping and untapping walls. Wow. Weird times. Memes next week. Yeah, the memes are gonna be happening all next week, Stabs. It was a great tilt. Actually, the game was solid. He was a mono red prowess. Moon Farseek did a ton of work in my bases for me. Yeah, I really liked Farseek. It draws you a lot of cards. Yeah, but you don't really care about drawing cards. Because, like, you just cast BTL and you just kill them. So, is drawing cards better than killing them? Like, I mean, it's a solid argument. Drawing cards is pretty darn good, but... You can't always kill them. More often than not, you can. We're gonna ship this hand. Wait. My cyberwarding did not go through. My cyberwarding did not go through. That's really frustrating. That is extremely frustrating. I am 100% sure that I clicked the submit button. 100% sure I did. God damn it, Moto. God damn it, Moto. That is really frustrating. That is really, really frustrating. I'm so jealous of my opponent having access to green mana. Oh, look at that. Now you show up, don't you? They don't come for these sort of things. That sucks. Blue, red, green, white. You registered the wrong list in the vintage showcase and they wouldn't comp you. Brutal. I think I'm gonna Omnath here. It opens us up to getting comboed out, but it is what it is. It really sucks too. For my Cyberlink to not go through. And the worst thing is like every hand that I'm mulligan had the stupid lightning bolt. That doesn't do anything. So not only did my Cyberlink not go through, but also I just every single time I drew the worst possible hand. God damn it. Alright, Transmogrify. Polymorph, whatever, yeah. Playing Tamiyo. Wild. Alright, so they really have to hit here. Like they are not sure to hit because they don't have a fire, so killing Ren? They're not killing Ren. How is Bolt bad if it stops Polymorph? Because I'd much rather have access to Aether Gust, Celestial Purge, etc, etc, etc. They polymorphed my dude into another Omnath. Thanks for drawing me a card, nerd. You love to see it. You love to see it. So, ping that guy. I guess I'm Guiling. And I'm kind of afraid of the Ren ulting, so I'm not gonna bolt it. I'm not gonna bolt it, but I am definitely gonna attack it here. Yeah, this is what my opponent should be doing right now. Paying my dude. Bold confirmed, completely busted. Best card in the deck. Bold absolutely broken. Yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. So I'm just gonna ping swing 4. Ping Ren. Do some of this. And now serve. Boom. Your go. And we have the unbeatable card in hand. Lightning Bolt. Unbeatable card. Time Warp is fine. Resolves. Buddy was playing a version of this deck on an FNM. Just jumped Bloodsun and his mind stopped working. That's funny. Who could have known? Time Warp is a lot better when they have a Ren in play. I'll give him that. They've used all of the Dwarven mines. There was definitely an argument for bolting the Dwarf there, but my opponent could have another one of the another token producer, and then they just transmogrify that thing. So I think holding onto the bolt is going to be better. Tamiyo, Collector of Tales. They only have red, of note, they only have red mana remaining. Gonna return Transmogrify. Now I'm gonna bolt their dude again. This is great. Lightning Bolt, best card in the matchup. Lightning Bolt, best card in the matchup. Busted. Absolutely broken. Okay, let's try the whole... Am I just keeping bolts actually? Like, for real. Is Lightning Bolt actually fine? There's no way they don't play Baby Taff. They show me the Jeskai Triumph, so... So I guess I won the case. The case blow up their Baby Teferi, and they also blow up their mini dudes. I'm considering cutting one of these, honestly. Miss Dryad, but I might be the land player on you. I think Dryad is fine. Like we discussed it today in Titan Talk. It adds power at the, I guess, at the cost of consistency or something to that end. Playing Nib would make cuts so much easier. That's true. Playing Nib would make cuts a lot easier. The wrong frame for Farseek. Opponent is not a connoisseur. Not a connoisseur. And I think I'm just slamming and more ego next turn. So getting an overgrown tomb here. think we're just gonna ego. Okay. So their win conditions are 1/1 tokens. Their win condition is 1/1 tokens. That's really funny. Yeah, I guess we're in 6 ult. And that was their draw step, by the way. I guess that they can kill me with Yorion, so... Get rid of that. No verdict. We know their hand is Time Warp plus 2 lands and 1 unknown. I think I have to Teferi minus Yorion. Because I can't have my opponent be... I know we get to breeding pool one of these dwarves. Nib wouldn't do anything. It's the same thing as Valky. It will block Yorion? Yeah, sure, but my opponent has their own Faeries, like... There's multiple ways that backfires. Time Warp. Okay. They explored and they tap wrong, so they cannot cast Yorion this turn. I guess they have Sacred Foundry, so it's fine. But wait, there's more. We just fucked up. So we can get Omnath and we can play Teferi. Sounds good to me. We can Valky. I think I'm just gonna Teferi. And we can win next turn. My opponent does not understand the fact that I just have 4 Omnaths as my only creatures, right? I guess he's just hoping to Lucksack into me finding a Valky here. how's that working out, opponent? How's that working out for you, huh? Just the lethal escape shift. We have 1-2 mountains, so we have enough. Oops. Black, blue. One, two. Nope, not that one. Oof. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1-0. See you for next round. All right, sitting at 1-0. Let's see what we're playing against. Playing against another Yorion deck. Another Yorion deck. Gonna get Savai Triumph here. How I've been looking the black in the deck. I have not been playing against a bunch of particularly competitive decks, to say it somehow. So it's weird. Well, that's not at all what I was expecting when I saw Yorion. Not a great top deck. Yeah, Metalis, I am trying something else. Can I please join Anger of the Gods here? Punish my opponent's attack. Anger. Bolt. I'll take Bolt. I think I'm just gonna have to pass the giver here. Because I need to untap and be able to kill the Archon, so. This is good prep for in case I face Respect the Cat. That's fair. Yeah, Respect the Cat is actually qualified, so. Good point. Not bad, not bad. Yes, bad. that one is yes bad. That one is yes bad for sure. So I guess we're gonna have to Maelstrom Pulse. I guess we can Maelstrom Pulse the Archon, huh? If they have second Archon, that could potentially be a problem. So in that case, I guess I am just bouncing the sword with the fairy. So second Archon sucks. Elite Spellbinder doesn't really do too much. They probably have to pick the Bring to Light here. Hey, ¿tú te comandas? We can -3 T-Ball the sword. We can, but I think my opponent is... I mean, I guess we can find a fetch land, right? If we find a fetch land, we just get to do everything. Because this card is unreasonable. Oh, yes. So 5 + 1. So I guess we get to do everything here, right? So we go get Overgrown Tomb tapped. Then we BTL for 5. We minus on the sword. Then we play the fairy and we bounce the Elite Spellbinder. Yeah, that's up to me. Oh, did I miscount? I think I just miscounted like an idiot and I had to shock there. Yep, I miscounted. Just giving my opponent a shot over here. Want to make this game a little bit closer, you know? I guess I can just Kaya's Guile here. Seems like a waste. I fucked it up though. I did miscount. That sucks. Today of all days we have to enable kick W because receipt has passed apparently. Brutal. I can't enable it right now, but I can enable it tomorrow. I just need somebody to remind me. Like, I'm not just hanging out in the BTTV thing just randomly, you know? We have our mountain and they're holding up Ghost Quarter, so we actually cannot combo them out here. What we can do though, is we can red minus. TF plus, and we can kill them this turn, next turn with Scape Shift. Once we have enough lands in play. We even have this sword, I guess. If we want to, we have a sword. For value. A sword for value. Green, green, green. 1, 2, 3. So we have 6 mountains left. This is fine. So we have to get Valakut, and then all the other need to be mountains. Face, 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 more face, super face. Yeah, they GQ, but I have 7 mountains in place, so no trigger fizzle. Destroy my Valakut? Oh no! You're dead. I mean, what my opponent did there is the correct thing to do, though. Like, they have to force me to... Like, they don't know if I know how that works. So... They're just doing the nice little check. The good old escape shift check. That's not how that works? No, that's not how that works. But we played around, like, they had nothing, right? They had nothing to do. So, like, if anything, what they got was the information that I am playing, like, a basic forest. that's the info they got from there. Which is, it's not nothing, I guess. Like, it's fine. I'm thinking if I'm supposed to... There's no way I'm cutting Valky, right? Because if they flicker with the Tybalt, it comes back as a Valky. That's probably whatever, though. So I'm going to cut the escape shift. And Kaya's Guile seems fine. Maybe an Explore? Let's actually cut it, bring too late. I miss Dryad. I don't. If I'm being honest with you, I don't. Omnath is a hell of a drug. Omnath is a hell of a drug. It's really good right here, actually. They get to take my second bolt. They do get to very effectively slow me down. It's pretty cool. Three mana bolt, definitely not as good as 1 mana bolt. I could have killed the Spellbinder there, but I think that slowing down their mana is going to be more valuable for me. I may be wrong about that. Or maybe I'm just right. So now we get to Guile. That was the turn for my opponent to do something. Mind Sensor? Oh no. Not Mind Sensor. Gross. Oh. Tragedy. Okay, so I probably have to bolt the Mind Sensor here. If I Guile though, any land allows me to... I'm just gonna Guile actually. So I'm gonna make them sack a creature and I create a 1/1. It means that they can't attack. Keeps my life total high. Any land is just great. Yeah, that one counts, I guess. They don't have attacks. Forge Tender. So I'm pathing something here. That part is clear. So I think I'm pathing... I'm just pathing the Arcan. No, let's actually path the Mind Sensor right now. And now I guess we can Guile, which is nice. Now, let's do this. Whoops. Oh, I can't. Whoops. We really need another land. So this Bolt is going to trade with my opponent's Arcan. He's going to trade with my opponent's Forge Tender, my bad. Yep. There goes that. Got me. And ideally, we would draw a land here. MCO Tabuli, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, MCO Tabuli. First time subscriber. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the channel. So these two are uncastable. Gigante, thank you for the follow. So I think I want to Guile again. Let's get in there with the Spirit, and I think I'm going to Guile. Primarily been on YouTube, new shift at work, so now I get to watch the fun live. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you can check it out live now. I think I want to upkeep this. Sack a creature, create a 1/1. Probably going to sack the Hierarch, I assume. But yeah, my idea is to draw any land, and then we can bolt. My idea is to be able to double spell while killing this Arcan. And obviously it's not very visible, but there's also the fact that my opponent can only play one spell a turn right now. So if they drew a 1-drop, they're kind of unable to cast it right now. Really would like to find land, because if we get to find a blue or a white source, then we should be able to do a bunch of things. We can bolt the Archon, then the Fairy minus on Yorion, effectively time walk my opponent, which would be very nice. If you find a green or a black source, we get to bolt plus Maelstrom Pulse, which clears the board entirely. And if they're casting a Yorion here, they're not getting any value from it, so that's also pretty solid for us. Ponsa for the win. Thank you for the follow. Ponsa for the win. I'm doing that right now so I'm probably going to path my own dude here. I'm going to block and path my own dude. We get super owned by another Mind Sensor, but Mind Sensor's probably going to own us anyway. Oh, please play something pre-combat. Oh, that's great. Play something else pre-combat, please. Need help from the experts with Titan. When do you play Explore and when do you play Steve? Looking for land count metagame. You never play Steve, period. I assume you're talking about Amulet. I guess I could be wrong. And if you're playing Amulet, you never play Steve. Steve should just not be a consideration. Great sequencing from OP. Well, I guess it wouldn't have changed anything. It's a green source. Arbiter is actually very annoying here. They have path. Brutal. So brutal. Ugh. So if I bounce the germ, I die. So I guess I have to bounce the Arbiter. I have to bounce Arbiter and I have to pulse the Yorion. So not good draws, but we have multiple draws that win the game here. Scapeshift wins straight up. Oh no, they're gonna gain 5. No, we still win. We still win with Scapeshift. Scapeshift wins. Omnath leaves us in a solid spot. BTL wins. Oh, escape shift, we say it out. Never mind. We don't have escape shift anymore. So we're looking for BTL, Supreme Verdict. My arguments for Steve, a life game with blocks and the better matchups against Bloodmoon since Steve gets basics. Yeah, but like you're playing a different deck, right? So like you have to give me context, because like every deck is built differently, and the different cards are gonna be better in different contexts. So it's not like you never play Steve. It's like you play Steve whenever Steve is a card to play. And you only play Steve if your deck is built to take advantage of Steve, which is even more important. But yeah, Farseek allows me to find triumphs, which Steve does not. Steve and Search for Tomorrow are both great cards, but they require you to play at least 6 basics. So like you just choose how you want to build your deck, and then you go from there. But some decks can be built to maximize on Steve, something like Red Wing Skip Shift, and then some other decks like this one, it doesn't really. You can't really maximize on Steve because you have such steep and different mana requirements. So because you have black green on turn 2 as a requirement, and then you have like Omnath on turn 4, then obviously things are not quite going to work out in the most smooth way. Why you don't play Tiny Showcase? I'm just high on this deck. That's the only explanation. I think this deck is very good, and I think it's very underexplored. And as such, I think that it can potentially give me an edge. I have no white, and I cannot get both black and white mana. Oh, I guess I have green and white, so Temple Garden. Temple Garden, I'm going to blow up the vial right now. Best draw is, I guess, any land. Oh yeah, the basic forest. Any land, please? Land. It's so close to being land. This is kind of brutal, honestly. I gotta really want to find another black source, I guess. ¿Está haciendo worth hasta ahora el splash de negro? ¿No te rompe un poco la curva? No, hasta ahora me ha parecido bastante bueno. Me parece que realmente ayuda bastante en algunos matchups que son complicados. Yeah, I mean, Forged Tender is being pretty solid right here. That guy's also really annoying. But they don't... Oh, but they don't... They're not getting... They don't get to play Mind Sensor this turn. So that's good. I'm gonna kill Baby Tef. When COVID doesn't happen, do you play at any LA-based shops in paper? Not really. Usually when I play in paper, it is in San Diego. They may have Path, but that's fine. And I'm gonna play the Triumph just because my opponent can so easily disrupt my mana, so... I feel like we're kind of in okay shape here. If they play Mind Sensor, they don't get to put Yorion in their hand. Never mind. They found the land. Even if they have Skyclave, we're just fine. Probably going to be trading with the Force Tender. Yeah. Game 4. And I can't block my opponent's flyer, so I might as well attack. So now they're going to be able to Yorion, and they're going to be able to blink the Spellbinder, but it's kind of fine. They kill Ren, but they don't get to draw any cards. Our VTL is pretty limited though. Like, I would definitely like to get rid of this Mind Sensor before we VTL. Opponent not respecting Lightning Bolt, even though they saw multiple copies game 1. Or game 2, I don't know when it was, but one of the games they saw a ton of copies of Bolt, not respecting it. But yeah, imagine if we have bolted the Mind Sensor, then our Ren survives and they don't have a Mind Sensor anymore. That would have been such a blowout. So we can't really bounce the Mind Sensor. We need a hard answer for that. We do have a lot of hard answers for that though. Bolt wins. That also counts. Just gonna kill Mind Sensor and then just BTL for lethal. But we lose to Flicker Wisp though, if we go for the Bring to Light line. We could go for Verdict. Like, they can have a Flicker Wisp or something, but I don't really see myself losing from here. Like, we have active Rain, we're about to have a Fairy in play. Yeah, my opponent also is in the same page I am. Alright, sweet. 2-0 start. Oh, it feels good. See you for the next round. Alright, round number 3, starting off 2-0. This hand is slow and it cannot cast any of my 3 mana spells, so we're gonna ship it. Down to 5 we go. Not good hands. If Omnath in her hand was a land, what would I have grabbed? I don't know. Anger is interesting. Anger is nice because it kills everything but the Yorion, but I don't think that the Yorion is gonna beat us by itself. Is this mill? Probably can't beat mill. Store's nice. Can't be drowned. Mana leak. Okay. I don't think it's Inverter when they have mana leak. Lol. Hey, we're kind of undoing our mulligan a little bit. Kind of undoing our mulligan a little bit there. I'm playing the forest because if we find Omnath, we get to play Omnath and we can fetch for BTL. So it's fairies. It's fairies. Nice. What year is it? Not a good year to be playing fairies, I'll tell you that much. It's never a good year to be playing fairies anymore. Sure. I guess we're getting an island? I want to exile their graveyard and make it 1-1. And now we're even. Now we have successfully unmulliganed. Gotta respect playing the deck you love. Yeah, for sure. I don't want to jam because my opponent could have more mana leaks. Yeah, they could. If we exchange this for a cryptic, that's kind of fine. But the issue is that my opponent could have mana leaks, and they would be actually getting value from their mana leaks if I jam. Yeah, Rancor Riverboa. By the way, great name. It really brings me back. Brings me back to some simpler times. Putting Rancor on a Riverboa. I am focused on this deck because I think it's good. If something happens where I'm like, I just don't think that this deck is as good as I thought, maybe, or something like that. If something like that were to happen, then I'm obviously gonna pivot. Like, I'm trying to test and I'm trying to figure out whether I am going to be playing this deck in the showcase. People like this are the reason Bitter Blossom is still that expensive. That is certainly true. All right, so now they have to have force exactly, because we can play through Mana Leak, we can play through Remand. Logic Nut also doesn't do it. Yeah, I guess they could have that one. Damn it. Really feeling that mulligan. Really feeling that mulligan, and my opponent got to resolve Jace. Bitter Blossom. Well, it's too late now. I can't do nothing. Okay. It's pretty gross. I have not seen this card in years. Well, I don't think we can wait any longer. If we had drawn something good there, I probably wouldn't jam, but wait, what? They're probably gonna mana like this. Huh. This Explorer is actually pretty sick, because this Explorer kills the Jace. Whew! Is this the thing that's about to be done? We're about to do the thing here, chat. Are we about to just do the thing here? That's how we're running 4 copies of this bad boy. That's how we're playing the full 4 copies of this bad boy. Just a virtual 8 copies of this dude. If you want to get your Omnets now, you can support the stream while you do so by using my TCG Player affiliate link. Good. That's some tight. That's some tight. Some good stuff. Can we draw another one of those? That sucks. Holding on to this in case we do draw an Omnath. So they do have a 2-turn clock, but I guess that they also don't have a 2-turn clock because of their Ren and 6. Because they need to attack, so this is a 3-turn clock. Unless they have an instant speed threat, which they could. They definitely could. Second J sucks, because now they get to plus on me. Yeah, we'll leave the card on top. Brutal. Wow, we almost got there on a multi 5. It's pretty good. So Veil of Summer we like, Fairy we like, Abrupt Decay we like. Sky Skull just fine. I'm gonna bring in Celestial Purge because of Ashiok potentially. I guess I have 2 decays, never mind. Fine opener. My brother showed me at least 4 discard spells. Was your consideration to +1 on Ren on the Triumph? Well, with the information that I have, Ren minusing actually takes a turn off the clock. So it's effectively the same, right? I'm buying a draw step. But I guess with the amount of mana that I have, maybe it's worth it to plus. And hope for exactly Omnath. Yeah, maybe that would have been better. You're right. I think I'm gonna fetch for a Triumph here. The Jeskai Triumph. Green, white, red, blue. We do get to Omnath this turn if we want to. That's better though. Leak. Explore here. Boom. I guess I should have led on the explore there. That's nice. So I guess they can have, what's his name here? They can have Drown. You could have exactly Drown the lock. God damn it. And their mana is just awful. But it's kind of working out. Snapcaster Drown probably. I do have 6 cards in hand, which is a lot of cards. It resolved. It resolved. This is a big deal. So now Snapcaster doesn't do it anymore. Whoo! Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. That escalated quickly. That escalated quickly, I'll tell you. Oh, I guess I should have scape shifted there. Whoops. Yeah, I should have scape shifted instead. I think my opponent has a force though. They can't beat these anyway, so it's fine. Let's go with that on the draw. His hand has Omnath. What else could anybody ever want? It's a good one for them to not know about, actually. So best draw is probably Explore here. Gonna get Jeskai Triumph here. And then I'm gonna go tapped Breeding Pool. Blue. I have to be careful because I don't have white. I don't have white and red unless I fetch again. I kind of want to play Ren. And the reason for that is that Ren gets Inquisition and the rest of my hand doesn't. So if my opponent has a Snapcaster for Inquisition, they can actually get my Ren, while otherwise it just fizzles, so... Okay, okay. So smart and thin. So smart and thin. God damn it. So green, blue, red, white. It's probably gonna get countered. Snapcaster, Drown, or Mana Leak, or whatever. I'm gonna hold on to the fetch because I could draw another Omnath, or I guess I can just BTL for Omnath next turn. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Down to 2 cards in hand. Cheers from Spain. Do you prefer the black version or the version of the 4 Valakots and BTL? Everybody asks the same question, and the answer is I don't know. Like I think I like this version better, but like I don't know. All it takes is like shifting the metagame or something like that, and then I may want to go for something else. I don't know. No! Damn it. So I guess I can't BTL now. So that sucks. So I'm gonna chill. Opponent clearly has nothing going on over there. Sure. Use scout ability to put the turn Timberline in play when MTGO doesn't allow you to do it, because it's not legal. You can't do that in paper. Do I think leagues are worth it for testing? I think that whenever you're testing, like right now I'm testing a brand new deck that I'm not sure how good it actually is. So I think it's good. They are perfectly serviceable for this specifically. The reason being, like, I want to know where this deck's holes are, right? So, like, for example, by playing in leagues, I realized that this deck has a pretty big weakness to Karn the Great Creator, for example. If I hadn't just, played against random decks, I may have not have arrived at that conclusion. Not necessarily, at least. Cryptic Command. Okay, so next turn we get to Tef into Bring to Light. Double Tef. Spell Stutter Sprite. You got it. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, we just scape shift them here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just killed them. So Valakut. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cycled 1, so I guess I think this is all I want to blow up. Valakut. 1, 2, 3. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to sack the Triumph. I thought this was a mountain. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, what an idiot. Fortunately for me, my opponent's kind of giving me a hand here. Helping a boy out over here. Oh man, that was so embarrassing. Like, I totally assumed that this was a mountain. I have no idea why. No idea why, but I totally thought that that was a mountain. I'm super surprised. But, okay, so I guess we keep playing. God damn it. Ugh. That's embarrassing. Can we still post this? I'm going to. Like, I don't care too much about making mistakes. Like, if I'm an idiot and I make a stupid mistake, I'm an idiot and I made a stupid mistake. It is what it is, right? Like, I'm not gonna be like crying about it. I'm just gonna try to recover. And could we have killed Jace? This doesn't kill planeswalkers. Otherwise, I would have. So all we have to do now is just find another Wrenn. I'm going to be able to start triggering Valakut again. Also, we can cast this Explorer at instant speed because we have... I didn't because I wanted to hold up Veil, but like we still have the Fairy, so... So that fizzles the Petty Theft and effectively counters the 3-1 as well. So that's nice. Gonna fire off the Tar Pit. Yep. You're going face? They brought Surgical Extraction against me. That is hilarious. Black, green, 1. They brought Surgical against me, Chad. Can you believe that? I think I'm Surgical in their Cryptic commands. I could Surgical their Jaces. It actually sounds better. They have Gust for the T-Bolt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redraw it. And I think here I'm gonna kill the Mutavault. The reason for that being that this is a lot more expensive to activate, so I think killing the Mutavault forces my opponent to spend more mana, which is kind of what I want them to do. Five, 6, 7. Kind of need to find a T-Bolt quick, an Omnath quickly. We do have access to this Cryptic command though, which is nice. Cryptic's gonna buy us pretty valuable time. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Up to 10 mana. Gust again. Yep, it's going to the top. I think I do want to Entwine. I don't see why not. I have enough to go for the Thrall and Chaos Guile, so might as well. They're just doing this in the face of the Go for the Throat. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? We just have an answer to everything. Like, I honestly don't know why my opponent's not just conceding. Like, yeah, it would be much faster. Sweet, 3-0. See you for the next round. All right, here we are for round number 4 against the Lurrus deck. And I think I'm shipping this. This hand seems better. We can go turn 1. Actually, do we want to play Triumph here? Guess I want to play tapped Stomping Ground that we can hold on to the Triumph to cycle. The two of my opponents up again, what they're up to over there. Turn to Ren. No Stubborn Denial. No! Well, I was not expecting that. That's not a combination that you see very often. Lurrus plus Stubborn Denial. It's not one you see often. There's no way I was supposed to play around Stubby D there. Okay, so full 4 colors, straight up. Opponent ain't messing around. Hex Drinker. White Source? Brutal. So I think I'm gonna cycle this Triumph because I need to pass this thing. Brutal. Alright. We don't even have Omnath mana. I guess that we can just minus we can just go for BTL. If we draw any land, we can go for BTL for Valky, which should be fine. Thank you for the follow, Codio Picaro. You think I wonder Harvest will play an Amulet? I'm thinking about getting 4 Japanese, but it's kind of expensive. I don't know. I have as much of a guess as you could have. I've played a grand total of 0 matches with the card, so pretty hard to tell. I think they have another Stubby D. Though I guess I cannot play around Stubborn now, so maybe I should have just jammed there. Maybe I should have just jammed there. But my opponent could have leveled up the Hex Drinker and they didn't. Which makes me think that it's very likely that they're holding up some form of removal. No, the Flattest Run gave me the white that I needed. Yeah, push is very good there. Push is very, very good there. Yeah, and they're holding something up. Like, I can't really beat anything. Oh, they just have lethal. All right. Verdict comes in. 4th Guile, Decays, Purge. I could go for Madcap Empyrean. I don't think I want to, though. And I guess I do like Veil of Summer because my opponent has access to Stubborn Denial, so... Okay, like, I didn't do it in time, but, like, I'm for game 3, I'm gonna bring in Veils, I think. I don't like Veils against, like, the normal I don't like Veils against the normal shadow decks, like the John Shadows and stuff, but I guess that against the Stubborn Denial version of... Oh, Anger out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I did mess up the Cyberlink a little bit there. Probably gonna have our Explorer discarded here. No, this card spell is good, but like we need another land here. Yikes. At least we get to Teferi. We do get to Teferi here. We don't have Omnath mana though, and we also don't have Guile mana either. We're officially going to play the showcase without Dryad. I don't know. I'm probably going to post about it on my Discord the day off, but like I don't know. Like I just don't know what I'm going to be doing. That's why I'm testing, so I can figure it out. White, blue, 1, Teferi, minus. So now we do have Omnath mana, which is nice. Still don't have Guile mana though. Okay, now we do have Guile mana. Just gonna purge this. Like, I don't think we can lose this game anymore. We are way past the this game is close section of the game. Comfortably into the garbage time, I think. Yep, very comfortably into garbage time. So I'm just gonna fetch for Sagoth Triumph here. I guess maybe they can go like discard into Lurrus, and we may have ourselves a game. Seems unlikely, but maybe. That's the Lurrus mana. Beatdown process. Engaged! It's time for the 1-1 to go all the way. Yep, that's what I thought. So Anger out, and we were talking about how I do like Veil of Summers. Because my opponent has access to counter magic. Let's go with this. Could maybe potentially shave a land. I think I'm keeping this. I actually think I'm keeping this. As weird as that might seem. Opponent mulligans to 6. But Explorer is like exactly the kind of card that I want in this matchup. Alright, so probably going to take my Explorer here. They take the Decay. And I guess they do know what I'm drawing. That's the worst draw in the entire deck. Brutal. So I guess I'm playing this on turn 2. Because I'm not going to be... Yeah, I don't think I want to be doing the Empyrean thing. Not when my opponent has access to Stormborn Denial. It just seems unnecessarily risky, right? Thoughts is away, my friend. They take Valky. There's no respect for Explore, huh? Funniest thing, I only kept this hand because of the Explore. So it's really funny that is, my opponent had 2 instances to get rid of it, and they didn't. So either I am an idiot, or my opponent just doesn't get what I'm up to over here. Either one of us is fucking it up, I'll tell you that much. Let's play Stomping Ground. Play Explore, and I think I'm going to play the Windsweep Heath. Terrible draw. Terrible, terrible draw. But maybe we get to... maybe we get to draw something like... The Fairy. The Fairy would be very nice. It's a Shadow. Sagos Triumph here. Something good, please. Well, that is something good, all right. Playing around Stubborn Denial. I am definitely minusing on that Shadow. It's getting hot in here, Chad. It's getting hot in here. It is getting hot in here. I don't think I've seen Renkula Shadow. There's its first time for everything. Omnath. Off the top, Omnath. Brutal. I think I'm cycling this Veil this turn. We just have to draw into some business. Oof, that's so much better than cycling this Veil. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They do nothing? Oh, they don't have double black. That's hilarious. Wow. Nice job playing 4 colors, opponent. Nice job playing 4 colors. Perfect mana. Perfect mana. You love to see it. Two. I think I don't fetch because if I draw Omnath, then we can trigger Omnath. And we drew no triumphs, which is just brutal. Why is this deck not a Yorion deck? Because why do you want to play Yorion? I think I want to play second Teferi and I want to plus it. Because I'm not going to get to minus next turn otherwise, and if I draw something big, I'd like to use it. Did my opponent just F6 through their turn? I'm asking if they F6'd. I mean, am I supposed to just have 6 here? I don't think I'm supposed to have 6. That's brutal though. Because that was kind of an important turn too. Like they just don't get to deploy their dude. But I don't think I'm supposed to have 6. I still think we were fairly ahead. I still believe that we are fairly ahead, but something to do later games, an ability to play more mountains and more good BTL cards. I mean, I feel like if we have BTL, we like lack of BTL cards is not why we're potentially losing, right? Well, so I'm gonna path the Lurrus. Then I'm gonna minus the Fairy on the Scourge. Okay, so that should be game. I guess I didn't even want to minus there because I can just gain life on this turn and on my opponent's next turn. So I don't think I wanted to. It probably doesn't matter, but like I could have just killed their thing. But yeah, okay, so now we just win. 1, 2, 3. But we have way more than enough. I don't think that the F6, that my opponent's F6 really changed the outcome of this game. I think that we were going to win anyway, but... All right. So the way to finish things off, but again, I still think that we were fairly ahead. I think that the big thing was that turn where my opponent just went for Thoughtseize and we just failed them, and they were not able to deploy the Lurrus on that turn, effectively time walking themselves. So it feels like the opponent really paid the price of just playing a 4-color deck with only like 18 or 19 or 20 lands, like however many they do. Like our mana works fairly well, mostly because like we have 29 lands, so it's a lot easier to make your mana work in more straightforward ways when you're playing 29 lands than when you're playing 19. So see you for the last round. Let's see if we can get that sweet 5-0. Last round. Let's see if we can get that 5-0, baby. This hand is perfect. The perfect hand. So perfect. Good old turn 3 Omnath. You love to see it. When is the Mox Qualifier? The Mox is going to be this Saturday. Opponent says that they're a fan of the stream. Always love to hear it. Any thought to play a single copy of Boom Bust for BTL target seems strong with Volcus and Omnath. Why? Like you're playing Scape Shift. Like actually Boom Bust would be great against us. Okay, so we don't want to see a Thought-Knot Seer. If they do have Thought-Knot, then worst case scenario we can, Guile and make them sack the Hierarch, and we can fetch Overgrown Tomb. I'm assuming my opponent is on RG Eldrazi. Talisman of Impulse. Still looking like Eldrazi to me. So I think I'm gonna get Overgrown Tomb here. Just gonna play the Omnath. Opponent could have double bolt, that would suck, but even if they have Obligator, that doesn't get past the Omnath, so that's nice. Even though Obligator would be, I guess Obligator would be okay. Like they get to swing for 7. Double bolt is the only thing that I'm actually concerned about. Yeah, there you go. They do have the double bolt, which sucks. Okay. So I'm gonna BTL for just Valky and plus. Yeah, I think it's just T-Vault. Heyo. Got Smasher. So I guess I could have Smasher plus Hierarch. Land Smasher Hierarch. We have to be very, very careful with what we deploy, because Eldrazi Obligator can be a big deal. They got steerings though. Okay, so this probably means that our Tibalt is gonna be surviving this turn, which means we get to untap with it, which is obviously gonna be pretty good. Mist land drop is a big deal though. Never mind. No, that's just nonsense that I was just saying. So gonna plus again. Huh. So I guess we get to play Hierarch, which chumps the Bloodbraid. And then we get to Guile. And we might as well Farseek. I guess that we can tap any color. And I think I'm doing this right now. They sack a creature and I get a 1/1. Sack a creature and I create a 1/1. I guess I want to cast the one from hand because my opponent can Thought Not Me. Sack a creature, create a 1/1. White, black. I don't want to give them access to the mana. What if they remove my emblem? Oh. Damn, forgot about that. So this should, in theory, give us one more Tibalt activation, which is one step closer to drawing Scape Shift, which should win on the spot, or Bring to Light, which should also win on the spot. So far we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains, so there's 5 mountains left in the deck, and we can win through Double Balak. You're going to be able to cast Smasher, but you shouldn't be able to... Oh, I shouldn't be able to cast Smasher? Is that how it works? I mean, I guess if I had a colorless land, I could. Right? So if I had any access to a colorless land, which I don't, which I obviously don't, but like if I had access to a colorless land that I actually could Smasher, yeah. So opponent sends both at Tibalt, and I'm gonna just throw both of them under the bus. Make sure I have one more Tibalt activation. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. So I guess we're just fine. Opponent stepped out, they're at 16. Yeah, this is just fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna have 1, 2. So this is Valakut, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountains, And this is going to be Valakut, 4 triggers twice, so that's going to be 24 damage. So that's fine. Valakut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we did it right. We did it the way it's supposed to work. Fuck yeah. I wonder if they're playing Karn, because I've seen versions of that deck with and without Karn. Time Traveler seems a little bit weird on the draw. I think they have enough stuff that dies to Bolt and Path. Time Traveler does stop Cascade, however. Yeah, we did not get got by this stupid Triumph. I feel so proud of myself. I think on the draw I'm gonna ship the Faeries, and on the play maybe they will come back in. No, Anger deals with everything besides specifically Displacer, Obligator, and no, besides anything specifically, everything but Thoughtnot and Smasher. That's what I wanted to say. Keep, I guess. This can't get Sagoth, but it can get Ketria. I can get Sacred Foundry. It's risky. It's very, very risky to get Sacred Foundry here, but I think that bolting the Noble Hierarch is going to be a huge tempo play. Yeah, I think it's worth it. We really have to find the green source here off the top. We can get Kaya's Guile next turn, which is not nothing. I mean, not next turn, but the following turn, I mean. Which is not nothing, but like the difference between drawing a green source here and the next one and not drawing it's gonna be huge because we get to explore. Matter Shaper. Alright, everything is a disaster. Everything is a disaster, chat. Don't Thoughtnot me, bro. They're gonna Thoughtnot me, bro. God damn. I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. Questing Beast. Let's go. So, sack a creature. I guess I'm gonna gain 4 because like I can't block this dude, so it's better to gain 4. MDN Gotenks, thank you for the follow. I have no idea what this is about, but I love every little bit of it. And that's GG's probably. Unless they have nothing but blanks. Also, we don't have double white. This is the first match that I'm gonna lose to my mana in a really basically since I've been playing the game, since I've been playing the deck, period. I haven't really been losing to the mana. So this is the very first game that I lose to my mana. And I knew, like, I could have played around it, obviously, but, like, I thought that it was worth it. Maybe it wasn't. Endbringer. Am I just doing this? I think I may just be doing this. Oh, this perfect mana, chat. Look at this perfect mana. Isn't it perfect? I'm gonna keep it though. Like a couple of removal spells. Seems like something I may be interested in. Though this may be like the first time ever where I am hoping that my opponent does not have a Matter Reshaper. Just gonna abrupt decay that. We want the game to continue at this pace. RG Eldrazi. I'm really interested in delaying the questing beast by a turn, right? And it's not working out, chat. No. So they're gonna take my lightning bolt. Omnath, please. Can't complain about that one. I'm gonna play the second white source in case I draw. What's his name? Okay. BTL. We can T-Bolt here. T-Bolt minus. I think I'm into it. Alternatively, we could Guile. No, T-Bolt minus is just better. Forces my opponent to have a hasty threat. Although I guess I can't cast this thing, huh? Maybe because I can't cast it, I should have done something else. Yeah, because they can just Blood Braid here. Yeah, that's worst case scenario. Yeah, maybe I got a little bit hasty there. Yeah, that definitely was not the line. Should have just Kaya's Guile. I drew one too many mountains. I guess two too many mountains. So I cannot set up a lethal escape shift here. Well, I could ping them with the 1/1. I could ping them with the 1/1. But I drew one Savitrium and like I just drew one too many lands. So I literally cannot kill them. So beginning of combat, I'm just gonna Guile with Entwine. Since I can't kill them, I think I'd rather take my gain 3 here. Because it doesn't matter, right? Like I cannot kill them anyways. The mana seems rough in my opponent's Scape Shift, in my opponent's Questing Beast deck, I'll tell you that much. Omnath is pretty huge. Omnath is massive there, I'll even tell you. Just doing this so I can gain more life on their turn. And I'm trying to... The goal here is for my opponent to not be able to lethal me. Even with the guy that steals my dude, because we're going to be at 20. Yeah, this is bugged. I could cast this, but I should not be able to cast it. So I'm just acting as if that were the case. No, don't have a thought. No, don't. The jig is up, chat. The jig is up. Okay, so I'm gaining 3 in response. And then we get to Cycle Triumph. So BTL would be great because we get to Wrath. I guess Wrath would also be great for that matter. Smasher is their draw step. This is close. That's a blank. BTL. Well, BTL is huge. So, yeah, we're just wrathing here. And we get to redraw because of the Thought Knot. We could Madcap. Nah, that's just getting cute, and my opponent gets to get value from the Endbringer, so... Well, guess we can't Madcap anymore, huh? Yeah, we have enough to hardcast Empyrean. Well, now if we draw Ren, we can start to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're very close to getting Valakut going. Yeah, because we have Triumph and we have another Triumph here. Yeah, so we could get Valakut going. So we lose to Obligator, which is exactly what my opponent has, because why would they have anything else, right? Why would my opponent not have exactly Eldrazi Obligator at this point in the game? And they hit me with the preemptive GGs. Brutal. Preemptive GGs is brutal. It all came down to that turn where I went for the Valky. I shouldn't have gone for the Valky there. I forgot that this is not supposed to work, honestly. I forgot that this is just not supposed to work. All right. Deck looked good overall. I have to be really careful when resolving Scape Shift. We have to keep that in mind. And we have to also make sure that I am like doing this stuff properly. I still think I want Anger instead of Verdict. That may be wrong. Man, that thought not taking the Scape Shifts on the turn before it would have been lethal is just woof, devastating. Yeah, I'm gonna try another league with this, and then we'll take it from there. That's gonna be it for this one, though. Thank you so much for watching. See you for the next one. Bye bye.